Hey Bookworm family, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining us. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications because it's always a surprise when I post videos, especially lately. I am so sorry that I've been so incredibly inactive lately, but if you guys follow my Instagram, you know why. So my Instagram is at Danny's Book Corner 2018, so please go follow that because that is definitely updated more than this channel. But yeah, I don't mean to be inactive. I got really busy with work this year. So my work year starts in September and goes to December, and that's our Christmas show that we prepare for. Then we get 10 days off, which I'm on right now. And then we go from January to March for our competition, getting ready for our competition, and then also January to June to get ready for a recital. So this next coming up part is even more busy, but I have a little bit better of a handle on my schedule. It doesn't really change much from September to June, so I'm hoping I'll be able to post more videos, especially over these next 10 days off because I know I have some things coming to me, hoping they come soon. I really am excited to do some unboxings for you guys of like new stuff, and they're not like book boxes either, so that's exciting. They're like different things. Also, I'm hoping to do a Barnes & Noble haul this week, and of course we have my end of the year book wrap up that I'm excited for. But anyway, I want to check in today with you guys because it's Christmas! So, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you had a great holiday, or whatever you celebrate. I hope you're just enjoying your time off with your family. I hope you guys got some stuff that you needed, and that you gave stuff that people needed. So, I got some really great things. I got, my parents gave me a pajama day kit. So I'm really excited about that, and some of the stuff in this video, you'll get to see that pajama day kit. And the reason we're here, my brother gave me a second bookshelf. So, for a long time, I haven't been posting videos. Another reason, because this bookshelf behind me was so cluttered, it was overflowing with books, and it just felt really unprofessional to film there. Like, not that having my bed right here or anything is like super professional, but it just didn't feel right filming with like a ton of like stuff in the background. So as you can see, this bookshelf is much emptier because I have a second bookshelf over there now. I also have more lighting over there, so my video should be a little bit better quality. So yeah, hopefully that gets me more motivated to make some videos for you guys. But I wanted to show you guys kind of a bookshelf tour of the two bookshelves so you guys can kind of see how I organize them, but also show you some of the trinkets and stuff that I have on them now. And I've been saying I was going to do this for a really long time, and I thought it would be a great Christmas tradition to do a bookmark kind of review from the year. So kind of just go through all my bookmarks on Christmas every year from like here on out, just so you guys can kind of see. At this point, I have 50 bookmarks. I am hoping to get another one in a couple of days, but that's pretty much it for this year. And then we'll start getting some in the new year. But in the start of this year, I only had 2. So as of January, I only had 2 bookmarks, and then I decided that that would be a really cool thing to start collecting. I do have some magnetic bookmarks that I like actually use that I don't count in my collection because I don't know if you guys use magnetic bookmarks or not, but they wear out really quickly. Like 2 or 3 books, they're pretty much worn. So but yeah, so I wanted to go through my bookmark collection with you guys and show you guys my bookshelf. So I'm going to show you guys my bookshelves first. You guys can kind of get a tour of that, and then we're going to go through my bookmarks and just kind of make this the Christmas tradition so you guys can see my bookmark collection. So, alright, here we go. So we're going to start with my old bookshelf, which is by my bed, right underneath this painting that I made and like my Stay Peculiar sign from my owl crate box that I got a while back. But basically I made this painting a few months ago of just like my favorite books, and I promise when I sit down and stop talking I will study this camera better. But I just painted it. I'm not really an artist, but I just like having it on my wall. It's just something that relaxes me, so I just like painting, and I liked the book one, so I just hung it up. But yeah, so moving on to the actual bookshelf. So top of my bookshelf we have Perry the plant, which if you guys watched my room tour video, you know that I like have this plant that I named because I'm not allowed a pet, so bond with my plant named Perry. And then on the bottom of Perry's pot is the Luna Lovegood sticker that says, "You're just as sane as I am." I did get this from a book box. I believe it was an owl crate box, but I'm not really sure. Could have been Shelf Love Reads. I don't want to say who it is because I don't really know which one it's from, but I really like it there. I think she looks cute on there, so And then here, this is new from my room tour video that I did, is a rock and it just says joy. And one of my students painted me this because their song that they did for their Christmas show was called Joy, and she really liked the song, and she's just like a really sweet kid, so she painted this for me, and I thought it was really pretty, so I keep it on my shelf. Then I have like some of my more like magical stuff, I guess, is like this shelf. So I have my Annotated Alice, which is one of my favorite like collector books that I have, with my Alice in Wonderland bookmark, which I'll show you guys closer up when we get to the bookmarks section of this video. This is just a plastic wand. It's not like anyone's specific wand from the Harry Potter movies. It's just a plastic one that I used for a Halloween costume. I'm hoping to replace it with a better wand soon. So then over here, I'm going to set this down. So I have the Be Golden token, which came from the Four Anchors box that had A Touch of Gold in it, the book A Touch of Gold in it. And then I have this rock that just says You Are Special that a friend gave me. And then I have my 11, which came in the, again, I think it was an Owl Crate box. I don't really remember. Sometimes I get so many boxes that I forget. But this is 11, and I really love having 11 because she is just really cool. And I'm doing a Stranger Things dance. Whoops, knocked over my wand. But I'm doing a Stranger Things dance for my breakdance class, and I'm really excited because the girl who is playing 11 in the dance just reminds me of that kind of 11 tough attitude with like, she's just a really cool kid, and I'm really excited to do that dance with her. So then I have my Luna Lovegood bookmark, which is just on special display here because I just really love Luna. She's my favorite character from Harry Potter, and I like that quote. I just think it's cute, so I just kind of put it over here because I also have my Lord Voldemort wand, which I'm not really a big Lord Voldemort supporter because obviously he's evil, but I do like the design of his wand, and it came in one of those mystery box things, so I didn't really get a say in which wand I got, so I'm hoping to get a new wand for that soon. And then right next to it I have my Slytherin bookmark, which came in the package of 4 house magnetic bookmarks, and I just always save one from each of a package of bookmarks, and I saved the Slytherin because I don't really want Slytherin on my books when I'm reading, so that's the one that got kind of saved and put off to the side. So and then I have, if you guys watch my room tour video, you guys know that my grandma gave me this camera when she passed away, and it's just a really nice collector piece because I used to collect cameras, so I really like it, but now I don't collect cameras anymore. This is the only one I have left from my collection, but it's just a piece of my grandma, so it's nice to have. I also have like lotion on the shelf, and I also have like this random paper towel where I keep bottled water at night because this is right next to my bed. And then I have this thinking putty, which also came from the gold Four Anchors box, and my Four Anchors magnet, and I use this thinking putty a lot when I need like a fidget or something and I'm just kind of chilling in bed and I need a fidget. So then we come down here, and this kind of bookshelf, or this bookshelf has kind of become like my haven't read books yet, so there's still a lot of them, but definitely have more space on the shelves now that I've separated it between 2, which is really nice. So these are like my ones that I haven't really read. These are my dance reference books. There's a lot of steps in dance, obviously. So sometimes if I forget like a name of something, or if I need like a new idea, I can refer to my dance reference books, just to kind of keep everything new. I obviously teach a lot of dance a week, so it's hard sometimes to like really, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like it's hard sometimes to like think of different choreography for every single dance that I teach. So those are just nice to have. And then down here, so this tennis ball goes with my Build-A-Bear, which is on my bed, my dog Build-A-Bear. So if you guys watch my room tour, you know my dog Oreo that I have on my bed. But this is a hippo, which actually my tiny tumblers class, which is ages 2.5 to 5, it's the first level of tumbling that we offer at the studio. They did I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, and they each danced with a little hippopotamus, and this was an extra one, so I got to keep it, and I just really like it because it reminds me of my students, and my nephew is in that dance, so it was also like an extra special dance because it was my nephew's first time on stage. So, and then down here I just have like the bottom layer of this bookshelf, and this is the book that I just got from my parents for Christmas that came in the pajama kit that I was talking about, and I'm really excited to read this because I love Disney, so it'll probably be like close to one of my next reads. And then over here is just like my book light and this like phone stand, which is actually where I keep this camera because this camera is actually just an iPod, so if it sucks, that's why. Alright, so we'll move on to the next bookshelf, but that's just like a overview of the whole first one. So this is my second bookshelf, which is actually by my vanity. So if you guys watch my room tour, you guys would know like where my vanity is in my room. And it's right underneath this painting that my best friend made me of my favorite Bible verse. And then, so on top here is like special, like elegant things, I think, or like elegant-ish, I guess, or like just like collector. I don't really know. It's just kind of like things that aren't really magical, but they're like special to me. So this is the You Are Special book by Max Lucado, which is a children's book. And it's actually my best friend's favorite children's book from when she was a kid. And we read it a lot when I was like living with her because it's just a really sweet book. And sometimes when you're in a bad mood, it's just nice to read like a picture book. But so she gave me this for Christmas because I didn't have a copy. So it's on display here. And then this is like a director panel because along with teaching dance, I teach acting, and one of my students gave me that because I'm like the director when we put on shows and stuff. So then I have, again, my grandma gave me like her collection of precious moments. If you guys watched my, come down here. If you guys watched my room tour video, you guys know that like my grandma gave me her precious moments when she passed away, and that's just one of them. The rest are in storage, but I just like to have that one on display because it's obviously a dancer and that's what I do for a living. So. And then I have my ballerina snow globe that my parents gave me for one of my dance recitals back in 2012, which I think was like my first college dance recital, so when I was dancing in college. So then we have my Bookworm and Proud mug. It came in a book box. I want to say it was Shelf Love Reads. I don't remember, guys. I get so many book boxes, but I want to say it was Shelf Love Reads, like their summer crate or something. I don't know. I don't remember, but I think it was like their summer reads or something. But then I also have 3 candles here. So this one came from the Shelf Love Reads, I think. Yep, Shelf Love Reads, all booked up, and it's the pumpkin spice candle, which is the one that I've been burning a lot lately because it's just a nice holiday scent. And then this one was also from Shelf Love Reads. This is the Readathon candle, and this one's really, I like burning this when I just like need like a fresh smell because it's lemon. And then this is one that I just got last night that my parents gave me with my pajama day kit, and it's cranberry mandarin, and it smells like mango actually, so, but it smells really good. And then I've got some bookmarks on top here, which we will go through in a little bit. So this shelf is more like books that I've read or like books that come in a series. So I've said in past videos that I would never own the Harry Potter books, but I did find these on Thrift Books and they were under $20 for the whole set. So I mean, that's a really good offer, or that's like a really good deal. So I had to get them, like, and I do intend to read through them again this year just because I haven't read through them in a couple years. So Harry Potter is like one of my 2019 goals. Then we have the Hunger Games series, the Wrinkle in Time series. Then we just have books that are like similar together too. We have the Ellen Foster series. These are like some Christian series. We have The Giver and Gathering Blue. I don't have that whole series yet, but I will get it. We also have My Pigeon from Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, which is a kid's book, which I love. Oh, I moved that, but we're going to move that in a second anyway. We have my Lori Halls Anderson books, which she's one of my favorite authors, along with Neil Shusterman. These are some books that I've just read through already. I've got my From Twinkle with Love keychain hanging from the From Twinkle with Love book. And then we've got this little guy's hiding back there, but he just stands on top of those books. I laid these books down because they're too tall to put like upright, and they're just like holding these books up. Because again, I have a lot of space, which is awesome. Because I intend to obviously buy more books. So, down here we have Angelica from the Rugrats. If you guys have ever seen the Rugrats, she's pretty awesome. I really like her. She was like, my brother always said that I was her as a kid because I was kind of bratty as a kid, so. But then we have more books that I've read, and then we have like my Christian reference books, so my Bible and my Joyce Meyer book, Start Your New Life, which are just, again, like the dance books, like if I need to reference them, they're there. I also have a Bible on my phone, so I don't really open like my hardcover Bible because my Bible is on my phone now, so, but. And then over in this corner are books that I've borrowed or like books that I'm giving away. So I had 2 copies of Catalyst, so I'm giving this copy to my best friend. And then these are books that I've borrowed from her and books that I've borrowed from another friend, so. Yeah, so that's pretty much the 2 bookshelves that I have now, which is great because they're nice and organized now, in my opinion. Alright, so those are my bookshelves. I feel really awkward making these videos. I've been really sick like the last couple days, so I feel like I sound weird. And also, my niece just like face painted me. She's 5, so I mean her artwork was a 5-year-old's artwork. She's a very talented 5-year-old, but like I can still see like the blue eyeshadow on my eyes, and like she like went to town. She gave me like, I was a unicorn, I was a snowman. My nephew started painting my face and he's 3, so it had like some, it was great, but I just kind of feel weird making this video. Also because I haven't made a video in so long, so doing that book tour, I'm sorry if it was a little weird and awkward, like it just, still trying to get back into the hang of making videos, so hopefully in my next few videos that I make, I'll be more in the hang of it. But let's get to the part of this video that I'm really excited for. That's going through my bookmarks so you guys can see my collection this year. So we're gonna start, I'm just gonna pull randomly because they're all kind of just sitting in a pile in front of me, so I'm just gonna pull randomly. But so we will start with this one because it has a match here. So this actually came in book boxes. I believe it was the Instagram worthy reads box. I can't remember who did it. I think it was Shelf Love. It's either Shelf Love or Owl Crate. Guys, I'm so sorry. I get so many book boxes that I can't even remember which ones are which. But this, I definitely know that it was from the Instagram worthy reads. So whoever did that box, if you guys know, feel free to comment down below because I want to give credit where credit's due. But I love all my book boxes. And this year I've subscribed so far to 4 Anchors, Owl Crate, Shelf Love Reads, and Page Habit were the 4 that I tried out this year. So I got 4 of them, so it's from one of those 4, and I know that Page Habit is closed down now. So I believe this was Shelf Love or Owl Crate. I really can't remember. I want to say Owl Crate now. I don't know. So if you guys know, comment below. But all 4 were great. I suggest 4 Anchors if you like Christian reads. I suggest Owl Crate if you like more of like a mystical or magical feel to it. And I suggest Shelf Love Reads. Shelf Love Crate is a sci-fi fantasy box, but Shelf Love Reads is a young adult box, just like average stuff. So, you know, all of them are great. All of them are really great. And if you guys are interested in more of like what specifically they have in each box, you guys can go check out my old videos. So I have a ton of unboxings on here. I really suggest it. But anyway, so this one says #Bookstagram and this one says #currently reading. And again, they are just from the book box, but I like them because they're nice and long. There was a third one that said #bookworm, but for Halloween I was actually a bookworm, and I will actually insert a picture so you guys can see it, but I had a head, like hat, kind of like that I made out of foam, which was a book that like opened and closed, and then in it I had attached a book light, which now the book light broke because it was raining that night, but that's okay. And then I also had the #bookworm stuck into it, and it just kind of got ruined in the rain and stuff, but it was just, I don't know, I thought it was a cool Halloween costume, so it's kind of worth it, I don't think the bookmark was mad about how it left this world, so. Alright, so next I just have this thing. I know it's technically like a paper clip, but I was using it as a bookmark for a while, so I just included it in my bookmark collection, but it's just like this, it's got hearts on it, to like mark the pages of my day planner, so. This one was definitely from Page Habit. I remember because this one was like the first book box that I got, and it's an actual working magnifying glass, which is cool. It's a little dirty, whoop, but it's an actual working magnifying glass. So. And then we have, so I'll show these ones all together. So these are actually the encouragement cards that come in the 4 Anchors box, but I always save one as a part of my bookmark collection because it can obviously be used as a bookmark. So this one just says, the heavens are telling the glory of God, and their expanse is declaring the work of his hands. So I actually did not make a video of this unboxing because I thought that I was done getting 4 Anchor boxes and it just kind of like showed up. So I wasn't prepared to make a video. I think what they do is like when you cancel your subscription, you still get 1 more box or something. I feel like it's just like how the payments work or something, but I wasn't expecting it and I just really didn't have time, so I didn't film the unboxing, but really like this bookmark, and I like the horse on it because horses are one of my favorite animals. So, and then this one was from, I believe it was the very, no, this wasn't the first book box I got, it was like the second one, but it just says, with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all, which is Garth Brooks. And this is actually from, oh, it's out of focus. Focus. I don't know if it's focusing or not. But this is from the Eye of the Storm book box. So this one says, exchange the mask you wear for the opportunity for you to be used in the story. Tracy Metzger, which has got that little masquerade mask, and that came with the book Fox in their masquerade, in the Four Anchors masquerade box. And I liked this one a lot because I was actually in a dance a couple years ago called Masquerade, and this like fits the song perfectly. It's not the one from Phantom of the Opera. It was by Jonathan Thulin, I think, sings it. I think it's him. Something like that, but it's a good song. And then this one says, my fruit is better than gold. And I think you're supposed to color this one in yourself, but I didn't. And it's just from Proverbs 8:19. And it came with the A Touch of Gold box from Four Anchors. And then this one was from my very first Four Anchors box. And it just says, every good and perfect gift is from above. James 1:17. And this was from the Luck of the Irish box. So those are the ones from the Four Anchors boxes. Next, so we'll talk about this one. So yes, this is actually a bracelet, but I do save it with my bookmarks. Some of this stuff is like not actually bookmarks, but could be used as bookmarks, and it just has like a special like memory to me that I feel like if I like put it in a book, it would make me feel good. So this is actually a bracelet. One of my dance students made it for me, and it's supposed to be the colors of all the Hogwarts houses. So it's red, green, yellow, and blue. Obviously not like the exact Hogwarts house colors, but I appreciated that she knows that I love Harry Potter, and I do keep this right by my Harry Potter books, and she's just a sweet kid. She just started dancing with us this year, so the fact that her and I already have a bond where she's like giving me little gifts and like stuff like that just makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I'm doing my job. So I save this because it also could be used as a bookmark. Like you just put it in your book like that, and it's a bookmark. So then we have my Luna Lovegood bookmark, which I love, and on the back it's just got the Ravenclaw symbol, which I am a Ravenclaw, so I love to have this, but this just has its own special display, up by like my wands and stuff like that, because I just love Luna. She's like my favorite character from the Harry Potter books, and I just bought this at Barnes & Noble, but I just really like it, so. So this is one of the two bookmarks that I had in the beginning of the year. It's so falling apart, but it's the Inside Out Every Day is Full of Emotions bookmark. I love Inside Out. It's one of my favorite movies. Again, it has a special meaning to me because this year our production number that we're going to be doing in June is Inside Out, and I'm really excited because I have like a big part in choreographing it and just really excited. But it's got this little like fringe thing. I did get this at Five Below back when I sold like just bookmarks. Now everything at Five Below is like a bookmark and a pen. So I don't know if your guys' Five Belows are the same as that, but yeah, so this is just like the Every Day is Full of Emotion bookmark, and I just really like this one, and it's one of the first bookmarks that I had of this year because I think I've had this bookmark for a few years now. So the next one, let's see. Okay, so this is the other bookmark that I had before this year, and it's a fairy, and it's got the little tassel with like this little thing. I feel like I got this at the Renaissance Fair. I feel like it. I don't know. So I've actually had this bookmark probably since I was 13. So, oh my goodness, that's a long time ago. That's 13 years old. It's 13 years old. So it's a really old bookmark, and it's actually in pretty good shape for being 13 years old. Like there's not a lot of scratches or anything. And I just like loved fairies as a teenager, which kind of got made fun of a little bit for in school, but I just really like was fascinated with fairies and like the concept of fairies, and all the books that I read were about fairies and stuff like that. So I just really like this bookmark. But yeah, it's one of my oldest ones. It is my oldest one. So so this is a small business bookmark that it's a bookstore that's near me. I have the address covered up, even though you can like look them up online, I'm sure, but they're just like near me, so I don't really want to be like, oh, like this is where I live kind of thing. But this is, and they do have like a website and stuff that says open 24/7 on the web on the back. But I just like collecting like the small business bookstore bookmarks too, because, you know, small businesses don't always last for forever. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but it's just nice to have them while they're there. So then we have, oh, we'll do this one. So this is another one. I'm again gonna cover up the address, but this is another small business bookstore, and this is actually my favorite small business bookstore. It's called Time and Again Books, and just the lady who runs it pretty much runs it out of her own home. It's just beautiful. It's basically like she overly collected books and made it into a bookstore, and she's just really great and very social when you go in there, so I really like this. Is like my favorite bookstore to go to, and all the books there are secondhand, so so we'll do this one next. So this one I got, this is a Jurassic Park one that I actually got a few weeks ago when I hosted a Jurassic Park birthday party at the dance studio. So the kid had extras from his goodie bag and he gave me one because I collect bookmarks, so. So then we'll do these ones are the book of the month ones. So I have two book of the month ones, but they each have different quotes on the back and quotes that I liked. Well, okay, so this quote wasn't like my favorite quote in the whole world, but it was by somebody named Danny, and that doesn't ever happen. Ugh, I wish it would focus. But like, that doesn't ever happen. There's like never people named Danny. So, I mean, there are. I've met other Dannys before, but like, I don't know, it's weird to see it in print when it's not actually me. So this says, reading is an exercise in empathy. To read is to enter another world in a way different from any other art form. So I just realized that obviously I get the book of the month book boxes too. So I did test out that one this year too, but I don't really consider that a book box because you know what you're getting unless you click surprise. But like, if I had the option of choosing, I'm not gonna click surprise. So but then this one I also kept because it's a J.K. Rowling quote, and it's a very perfect quote for me. It just says, wherever I am, if I've got a book with me, I have a place I can go and be happy. So then this one I got at the New York State Fair, and it's just acrobats, which I like because I also teach acro. Like, I don't teach like trapeze, but I teach acro, and then they're hanging upside down reading a book, and it cracks me up. But I got it at the New York State Fair, and it's just promoting PBS. And then this one I just think is funny. It says, yep, I am reading, and yep, this is a penguin. I don't really know why, I just love it. And I also got this from the bookstore, that's my favorite bookstore, Time and Again Bookstores. They just have like a bunch of, like, if you buy young adult books, you can pick a bookmark from the young adult book bin, so. Which also, this one came from that too. And it says, let your imagination fly. And for the longest time, this was my favorite because I love dogs. But then also the little girl just reminded me of my niece, and I love that she's holding a book dressed like a ladybug. So this one I got at Five Below, and this is actually, I bought this on the day that I did the Instagram Controls My Life challenge. And I was at Five Below with my best friend and my niece and my family. And this came in like the pen set with it, but I wanted something to remember the day that I let Instagram control my life. So I got this puppy bookmark. So this is just another one, again, from Time and Again. I go there a lot. Every time I get a young adult book, I get to pick a bookmark. So this just says Owlie and Friends, and it's just an owl reading books. So this one, I'm just gonna cover this up, but this is like an Amazon business that I don't know about, so I don't want to support it on here, but it just came. I just saved it because I liked the books that were listed, and it was actually like just kind of sitting at the college. Like, it wasn't anybody's, it was like sitting on like a free pile thing, but I just grabbed it because, hey, it's a new bookmark and it's in my collection now. So this is another one that I got at the State Fair. On the back, it's promoting a business. Again, I don't really feel like promoting the business, so, but it just says, I heart to read. And then we have The Great American Read. So I don't know if you guys watched this. It was on in October. I believe it was on PBS, WCNY. I don't know. I don't know what it was on for you guys, but yeah, it's just, it like went through and picked the ultimate book of the year. So if you guys have a chance to like see it, I don't want to say what, or not even the year, it like picked like the ultimate book overall, like people's most favorite book. I don't want to say what it was in case you guys haven't seen it or you guys recorded it, but it was a really good series and I watched all of it, and it just like categorized like these are the love books, these are the action books, and like why they were people's favorites. So this one just says compliments of the New York State Senate. I got it at the State Fair, so This one says, when I miss school, my opportunities disappear, every student present. And it's just like it's another one that I got from the state fair, and I was just supporting kids being in school. Again, not all of these are like things that I like necessarily believe in. Like, obviously I believe in kids going to school. Please go to school. But like, I don't know, like not everything is like something that like, obviously I don't get things that I'm like really against, but not everything is like something that I'm like, yeah, fight for the cause kind of thing. I just literally collect bookmarks, and any bookmark I can get my hands on, I get. So this one is Embrace Silence, and this is just about, it says on the back, when someone is going through a storm, your silent present is more powerful than a million empty words. So it's just like how to help somebody who is like grieving or feeling anxious or depressed, and just kind of like saying like, it's okay to just be silent. Like, you don't have to have the answers for them. And I love this bookmark just because it's something that's so like true to me. Like, sometimes I don't need people to have the answers. I just need somebody sitting next to me when I'm going through a hard time. So I really like this bookmark, and I did get it in yellow. There was other colors, again, from the state fair. So a lot of these are from the state fair. This one says, and now these three things remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. This is one of my best friend's favorite Bible verses. I'm pretty sure I got this at Time and Again, I want to say. Definitely got it at some like bookstore where it was just like in a bin, and I grabbed it because it is one of her favorite verses, and she has faith, hope, and love on her wall. So this one I know I got from Time and Again, and it's a little orange now because I spilled orange juice on it. It was so sad, but it just says, God made me special, or God made me, I am special. So this one you guys already kind of saw. This is the Alice in Wonderland one, and if you guys watched my Wish haul, you guys know that like I got this through the Wish haul, and it's like one of the actually decent products I got from that Wish haul. But this is just Alice on a leaf, and it just sits inside my Alice, my annotated Alice. Again, you guys already saw this one. It's the Magnetic Slytherin, and I explained why I have the Slytherin one already, but just because I wanted to use the Ravenclaw and the Gryffindor. I haven't used the Hufflepuff yet, but I just don't want Slytherin attached to my book. I feel like it would ruin the book for me. I just don't like Slytherin. It's just not my favorite house. I get that Slytherin has some good qualities, so if you're Slytherin, don't be mad, but like, I don't know. I'm just a hardcore Ravenclaw, and I just don't really care for Slytherin, so. Again, this is another one. It's a magnetic bookmark. It came in a package of 4, and I saved one, and I just chose the read between the lines because I like the color, and I also like that phrase. It's just kind of silly to me, so. This one I got last night from my parents, and I like it because it's got a ruler on the back, but this came in my Ultimate Pajama Day kit, and it just says, my workout is reading in bed till my arms hurt. How many people can hear that? That's like legit, so. It's my actual workout in life. We're winding down, guys. There's still like quite a lot. I didn't realize I had this many. This one says, I like best to have one book in my hand and a stack of others on the floor beside me, so as to know the supply of poppy and mandragora will not run out before the small hours, by Dorothy Parker. I don't remember which book box I got this in, but I know I got it in a book box. I almost feel like it was Owl Crate, because I feel like they don't standardly send bookmarks. So I feel maybe it... No, I don't know. I don't want to say. Again, I don't know. But it definitely came in a bookmark, or it came in a book box, and it's just got this little, I think it's a bumblebee. It's just got the little bumblebee on it. So this one says, even the wind and the sea obey him, Mark 4:41. And my best friend made this. She made a bunch of them for her class, and she just saved me one because I collect bookmarks, clearly. Then I have Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus with Elephant and Piggy and the Duckling and the Nuffle Bunny, which are all characters from Mo Willems' children's books, which used to be my niece's favorite books, but now she's kind of outgrowing them. So I'm hoping in a couple years my nephew will start to really like them, or I'm getting a new baby niece, so maybe she'll like them. But yeah, the pigeon books are my favorite kids' books to read. They're just super cute. So I have these, let me see. All of these. Okay, so these 3 are from Page Habit when Page Habit was open. It always said Page Habit on the back. They're closed now. So sad, I know. But so we have To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark by Victor Hugo. Of all things, I liked books best by Nikola Tesla. And many people, myself among them, feel better at the mere sight of a book by Jane Smiley. And those came in the Page Habit book boxes when Page Habit still existed. So these are like just cute. These are just cute. This is a Wonderworks ticket. So Wonderworks is like, some of you guys might have them, but they're at like our mall is where we have them, but you guys might have them near you in a different location. It's just a ticket. So I went here with not my like biological niece, but like a niece that I kind of like, I call her my niece, but she's not actually my niece. We went there for like a day of fun, and I stopped to get a bookmark to commemorate the day of fun, and I left it at the cookie dough place. So I saved this as the bookmark instead, which was just the ticket from when we went to Wonderworks. But I'm still sad that I lost that bookmark. It was a cute bookmark. So then these I actually found in books that were like, I think they were library books. I think I got one in a library book and one in a thrift book, but just like some little kid made these bookmarks and they were just too precious to like throw away. They're just so cute. And this one is by somebody named Alora. So Alora, if you're watching, thank you for my bookmark. And if you are watching, comment below, though I'm sure you're still pretty young because this was not too long ago, so. So then I also have my like Jesus fish bookmark. I don't remember where I got this one. I think this again was Time and Again. I get a lot of Time and Again, so I'm pretty sure this one was Time and Again. These are Shelf Love Reads from Shelf Love Reads. They're just like cute. I like Shelf Love Reads because they don't like have words on them or anything. They're just pictures, pretty standard bookmarks, but very cute. They always go with the theme of the box. So this one is from a 4 anchors box, and it's just got anchors, but it's also a paperclip bookmark, so that's cute. So we're down to the last two. I didn't really like do this in any specific order, so these aren't super special to me, but like this is, I believe Owl Crate did the Summer Love book box. Yes, Owl Crate did it. This is from that, and it just says Summer was a book of hope. Just got a pretty scene on it. And last one I have, so I said originally in this video that I only had 2 from before 2018. That's wrong. I actually had this one from before 2018 and I kind of forgot about it, but it is a grounding exercise for when you're having an anxiety attack, which I've talked about in the past that I do have an anxiety condition. So, but it's just grounding exercises from that, and I was given this by like one of my old therapists. I still see a therapist, but I see a different therapist. But I was given it from her, and it's just, I like this one just because it's got like good meaning. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will definitely do something like this again next Christmas, provided everything stays the way it is for another year, which I hope it does because things are going pretty well for me right now. And yeah, I'm actually really happy to say that. Like, I've had rough years in the past, so this 2018 is going out with a bang. I've had a really good year for 2018, so I'm very happy with it. But yeah, so stay tuned for more videos this upcoming week. I have something coming from London that I ordered about a month ago, so it should be getting here soon. And then I have other stuff coming from like I said, I'm doing a Barnes & Noble haul, might have a thrift books haul coming out, and then I'm doing my end of the year wrap up. And then we're starting a new year, so it's all very exciting stuff. So stay tuned this week, and I am going to try to get better about posting videos. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram. Bye!